Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make cornbread chicken casserole. My husband and I had picked up a cookbook when we were in Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, and it's called 101 Things to Do with a Casserole. And let me tell you, there are a lot of delicious recipes in this book. Now the only thing that we found out as we were going through it is that it's missing seasonings and some additional flavor, which we're going to give this casserole here today some of that. All right, we are going to start off with a bag of egg noodles. We're going to get those cooking, and then we're going to put the rest of it together. We're going to bring a large pot of water to a boil, and it's faster if you put a lid on it. There you go. I'm going to add in 12 ounces of egg white noodles, or you can, these are dumplings, so it just means this bigger size of the noodle, or you can get the regular size, that's totally fine. These are uncooked. I'm going to add them in. We're going to put in a little bit of salt to flavor it. There we go. We're going to cook these until al dente because these noodles will finish cooking in the oven. Generally it takes about 9 to 11 minutes. All right, we're going to drain our pasta and we're going to leave it in the pot. That's where we're going to add our rest of our ingredients. All right, the recipe calls for 3 cups of cooked chicken. My husband already took this off of a rotisserie chicken here. It's probably all the white meat because he loves the dark meat, and pulled that off already. So we're just going to chop this into bite-sized pieces. Now you can use canned chicken, you can use roasted chicken, baked chicken, you can boil your chicken. Just give it some flavor when you cook it. All right, we got it all chopped up. We're going to go ahead now and add it to our egg noodles. All right, we're going to add in 1 can cream style corn. This is probably 14 ounces. Yep, 14.75. We're going to add it into our chicken. So far we're liking this. All right, we're going to add in 2 cans. These are 10 ounces each of cream of celery soup. Now if you don't like the cream of celery or you don't have cream of celery, you can use cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup also. All right, we're going to add that. I love cream of celery soup though. Adds a really nice flavor. All right, we're going to add in 3/4 cup of chicken broth. Give it a little liquid. I'm just going to put it in 1 can. Make sure we get all that stuff out of the can. I'm going to add it to the other can. Give that a mix, and we'll pour it in. There we go. All right, now we're going to add in 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese, which is 8 ounces. Now we're going to flavor it. We're going to give it a little bit of salt, probably like 1/8 of a teaspoon because we've got the cheese of the soups in there. If you don't want to add it, you don't have to add it. I'm just going to go across the top. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now this was not in the recipe. Whoop, my fan is blowing those seasonings everywhere. We've got garlic powder. And that's what I mean by you got to season these recipes. That was onion powder, and then I have paprika. This is smoked paprika, or you can use regular paprika, or you don't even have to put it in. We're gonna mix this all together. Y'all stay with me. I've still got to make the topping for this, and you're not gonna believe it. Doesn't that look good? It smells good. We're going to go in with a fork, give this a try before we put it in our casserole dish. That way we make sure our flavors are where we want them. That's good. All right, we're going to spray a 9x13 baking dish. Mine's pretty deep here. Just lightly. There we go. Keep everything from sticking. We're going to pour all of our mixture here on top, and then we're going to make that delicious topping. Ooh, that's a perfect amount. All right, let's evenly spread that out. To make the topping, you're going to use 1 box of Jiffy corn muffin mix. This is 8.5 ounce size. Now this is just the original. It doesn't have the honey in it or anything like that. But Jiffy can be a little sweet for people, so if you want to use your own brand of corn muffin mix, you can do that. You're going to make it per the directions on the back of the package. And we're going to add a little something to it to give it some flavor. So we're just going to add this to a medium-sized bowl. Now to that, we're going to crack in 1 egg. All right, make sure those shells go in. We're going to add a 1/3 cup of milk. And then we're going to add in some green chilies for some flavor. I stopped because I was like 2 ounces. My husband's like, no, put it all in, 4 ounces. We're just going to take a fork. We're going to mix this all together. We're going to go ahead and pour this all over our egg noodle chicken pasta here. Nice and evenly. We go get a spatula. You know, that's a piece of cornbread right there. I've got my oven preheating at 350 degrees. We're going to place this in there and bake it uncovered for about 25 to 30 minutes. You want to make sure that your cornbread topping is golden brown and cooked through. I'll be back. All right, the casserole is ready. It's nice and golden on the top. I took a toothpick and kind of poked through the cornbread of it, make sure that it came out nice and clean. All right, we let it rest for about 10 minutes to kind of pull itself together. Got a big spoon. Let's go in. Oh, look at that creaminess. There we go. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of parsley on top to give it a little bit of color. I've got a bite of that cornbread, the noodles. Oh, look at that cheese in there, that corn. That's delicious. You know what? I really love the cornbread that I used, the Jiffy, because it's got a little sweetness to it. That is delicious. The creaminess of the noodles. Oh, and that corn in there. Don't forget to season it up, okay, any way you like. Now, and remember that this recipe came out of one of our favorite cookbooks that we got on one of our trips to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge area, and it was 101 things to do with a casserole. Now this cookbook we found on Amazon. We went to see if we could find it because we knew y'all would be like, where can we get one? So I'll link it in my store, Amazon store, that you can find at catherinesplates.com. Just go to the store link and go through Amazon, you'll find it there. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one, comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode.